So, yes, good evening, guys. I have started the recording. So, in order to join the session, just check the pin message, and out there you can find the link and you can enroll yourself to participate in the session. So, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the picture depiction session. You will be shown images, and your task is to describe, narrate, or share your thoughts about them. Be creative, think quickly, and express your ideas clearly. Remember, there's no right or wrong answer. Just let your imagination speak. Let's have fun and see the stories you can create from each picture. With that, I would like to proceed with our session. And our first participant is Maverick. Hello, Maverick.
Hello, Aanchal.
So, how are you doing? I hope everything is fine. And do you have the
Yeah,
pictures? Please proceed
I'm
with
doing
that.
good. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well.
Okay. So, there are three pictures here. So I'd have to uh, tell you what those pictures mean to me, right?
Yeah, yeah, true.
Okay. So the first picture which I see is that I think it means that we simply measure things in terms of money, and there's this woman who's being measured against against money, and she's feeling asphyxiated. So I think that's what happens in the society. I I don't think it's just about the women. I think it's common to both men and women that we don't look at many things, many aspects in a person. It's mostly the money aspect. It's mostly what a person, how much he or she earns. Or let's take example of marriage, that it's a problem in our society that we look at the dowry, how much dowry they will get, right? In some societies it's common. So I think that's what this picture signifies, that everything is measured in comparison to money. And in this picture there is a woman, so the comparison is made with a woman, that a woman is not judged by, is not actually appreciated for her other aspects, but rather we just see how much money she has, or how much money we can get from her. And because of this expectation to earn a lot of money, a person or a woman might feel asphyxiated, might feel like burdened by it. So that's what I think of this picture. So am I audible?
Yeah, you are perfectly audible. And yes, we got the gist of first image. Would you like to explain two more images or that's it?
The second image, as we can see, that all the other people are looking at a single person, and their homes are actually desolate. Their homes are not ostentatious, they are not decorated. But the person who's minding his own business, the person who's looking ahead, see how beautiful his home is, see how beautiful the grass is. He has had time to actually work on his home. He has had time to actually work on the thing on his home. So it signifies that a person who minds his own business, he actually gets the time to work on himself. So we should not be mindful of what other people think. We should not keep eye on other people. There should not be a constant state of comparison. We should rather mind our own business. We should rather work on ourselves. And then we will, by doing so, we'll succeed in our life. Our life will be beautiful. So I think that's what the second picture signifies for me. And third picture, there's this woman. I assume she's the mother, and her children, they are they have their head on her shoulder. So and the mother looks worried, so maybe she might be thinking about something. She might be thinking about, there's a baby in her lap also. So she might be thinking as to how I will provide for my children, as to how I will provide for them. So I think that's what our parents do. they want to give us the best childhood. They want to give us the best of the things, and they are constantly in worry of it, worried by it. And as children, I think the most peaceful place for a child uh, is uh, the lap of lap of the parent, lap of the mother. So there's this feeling like when we are with our parents, there's this feeling that we are safe. So I think this picture also signifies that. Yeah, so that's it from my side.
Yes, thanks a lot, Margaret, for participation. And that was so insightful from your side. Like for the first image, you signified that it's always money and how women uh, they are overlooked and how money can be the like prime factor in everything. For the second, you said like it's good to mind our own business, and third, for sure, it was about mother. So yes, thank you. That was very nice. But I would like to suggest you. I mean, your grammar is perfect. The way you speak English is totally fine, totally perfect. But picture depiction is a session where you first describe the picture, what you see in it, so that you don't miss anything. Like for the third image, you did it right. Yes, you saw a mother, a child is laying on her lap, and need to have two more children. So yes, that was the best way to start a picture depiction. But like first image, if we see the first image, we can see it's more of a sign of justice because the woman is blindfolded, and we even do have a sword that is laid down and money is there. So somehow you miss the context out there. So what I would like to suggest you is to first see and go through the image very nicely and describe what you see, and then interpret your thoughts, and then at the end come to a conclusion. Rest everything was fine, and yes, I assume this was your first session. Well
It
done
was my
with that.
first session. Thank you very much. And thank you for your suggestions.
Yeah, thank you. And with that, we do have our next participant, that is Mayank.
Hello,
Yeah, a very good evening, Mayank. How are you doing?
good evening, Achal. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you. What about you?
Yes, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. I, as you are a
You're
regular
welcome.
participant, so you are well aware of the rule. So kindly proceed. All the
Yes,
best.
yes, Achal. Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. So, okay, let me find the picture. Yes. All right, Uh, I'll go with the last picture first. Like in this picture, we can see like mother is sitting with her children during a difficult time. Maybe her face is tired, and yes, it is worried, and she rests her hand on her chin as if she is thinking about the future. So two children lean on her shoulders, hiding their faces behind her. There is also a baby in her arms, and the mother looks lost in thought. And the children hold onto her like for her for his comfortness. So this image is very emotional, I would say. It tells the story of pain, worry, and yes, a mother's deep love or unconditional love actually. So the mother seems to carry the weight of all her problems alone, but yes, she still hugs her children closely to protect them. So this shows her strength even when life is very hard. So this picture reminds us that sometimes people hide their actually pain, but they still find a way to care for others, like she is doing right now. All right. So the next picture. All right. So in the next picture, like we can see, like yes, this picture shows a like very big and heavy balance. Like on one side, we can see there are like a lot of money, like making that site go down actually. And yes, on the other side, there is a woman. Uh, she is dressed like Lady Justice, we can say. She is blindfolded and yes, wearing white dress. And instead of standing strong, Lady Justice is hanging on the scale actually. So and yes, she is looking sad and helpless. So the side with money is much heavier, we can see, and the sword of justice lies on the ground, or yes, it is unused actually. So this image gives a strong emotional message about justice and fairness actually. So it shows that sometimes money becomes more powerful than truth and justice. So Lady Justice, who should stand for what is right, now she is looking defeated here. So the picture makes us feel sad about how justice can be silenced or weighed down by money or maybe by the powerful people. So and also reminds us to think about what real justice should mean. So yes, I'm done. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, Achal.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Maya, for participation. That's so magnificent from your side. Yes, the very third image, it's more about the love of women. She looks distressed and she is worried about the future of her children. And sorry, I couldn't hear the second one as I lost my internet connection. I'm so sorry for that. And for the first one, yes, it's Lady Justice and how money rules everything, and Lady Justice. It's not the justice to the system itself. So yes, you truly got the context, and it was very wonderful interpretation. And I don't have any suggestion as per that, but yes, our fluency can be improved more, and the best way to do is like have a more structured speech. First think what you want to say and then just interpret it. Just it was totally fine, beautiful, and thanks for participation.
All right, Achal. Thanks for your valuable feedback. Yes, I'll surely work upon it. Thank you so much. Thanks for this session.
Our next participant is Vanita.
Yes, Aanchal. Good evening.
A very good evening, Vanita. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. How about you?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking. So yes,
Okay.
we do have three images and kindly proceed with that. All the best.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone. This is Vanita, and the first picture I would like to depict on the scale of justice. The scale of justice, as per the image, we can see the money side is heavier, and when it comes to Lady Justice, it is like she got hanged on her neck, and she is suffering with that. And when it comes to this, I feel like, in my concern, I feel like that we can purchase, we can buy anything with money. We can buy anything if you're in that stage, like the negativity is corruption or anything. You may take it as a corruption as well. And if the person had done any kind of violence and crime, he can purchase the justice with this money. So there is no humanity, there is no loyalty when it comes to money. So here I experienced these things from this image. As we can also see the knife aside below under the justice lady. So as per the image, I feel that crime, the rate of crime, whatever happening in today's era, we can feel we can come free if you have that affluent. If you are the affluent person, then definitely you can purchase all the things. Yeah, I mean the justice, especially you can be free from the punishment. Yes. Moving towards the second image, for me it is like a countryside versus city side, like urban versus rural. Why? Because there is a small hut, with a smile, pleasant smile in that person's face, and around we can see a blossom greenery place, like a serene, calm environment with some organic fruits and all. So I feel like it is a countryside, and the person who is living there, he is enjoying the peaceful life without 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 thinking anything about others. The simplicity lives, he is feeling the simplicity lively. So I think this is the thing we usually want. We do not, if you compare the same thing with urban life and all, no, we don't get such privacy and privacy, especially. See, you can see the congested apartments. If you speak anything, that will be like louder, we can hear louderly from other side. The other opponent neighbor can be listen easily whatever going in your house or not. And I have another point of view over here, that is other people are focusing on someone else, like some people, other people, so they are not able to focus on their particular life and their valuable things, and they are squandering their time on other things and all. But the one person who is staying in that hut, he is very happy and he is enjoying his life with whatever he has, with his basic needs and whatever he has, a simplicity of his life. Moving to the third picture, the third image shows the woman with no comfort, no support, only with the 3 children. One is in the lap, and rest of children behind her, I mean, lying on the shoulders of her. I think she is experiencing that, she is suffering, not experiencing, she is suffering through the poverty. There is no basic needs like shelter, clothes, food as well. Still, she is a supportive person of that particular situation, and eyes is showing us how hard situation she is going through. This is an uphill battle of her life, and she is experiencing that, and she is still thinking about those moments, how to overcome from this situation. And I think she can be all the time through her life with their children. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for my background noise. Kindly excuse me. So yes, I hope that's not disturbing. Thank you, Vanita, for participating. Uh, that was really wonderful and amazing. You got the context of all the 3 images, and that was so wonderfully explained. But here are a few corrections I would like to mention. You do have amazing vocabs, but like, for example, you will use the word serene, you use the word countryside. So I accept you do have amazing vocabulary. But for the first image, it's not knife, it's sword. And yes, it's more about the lady justice. It's like the corruption in our country is growing so much that even the money rules the justice. The person who has the money, who has the power, he has the justice, even if he has done wrong. So that was more like the context of first image. And for the second image, you did explain 2 viewpoints. First, it's about the countryside and the city. And the second, how some people are so focused about the other person, what's it going in another's life. So yes, that was truly an amazing context, and the way you interpreted it, it was so beautiful. And third image, yes, that's a distressed woman, and she's helpless. She has no one to look after, and yes, she has got 3 images. It just shows the suffering of a woman, especially mother, how she carries it all. Yes, you do have amazing English, and you do have the power of understanding. You got the context of all the 3 images and had a different viewpoint too. So yes, truly commendable. But here are a few suggestions. I mean, we always got a room for improvement, right? So just focus more on fluency and interpretation. Rest everything is amazing, and all the best.
Thank you, Anchal. Thank you so much. Definitely, I'll work on that. Thank you very much.
Next, we do have D&D. Yeah, D&D.
Yeah, hello.
A
Am I
very good
audible?
evening. Yeah,
Yeah,
you are
good.
perfectly audible.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am.
So I hope you are doing well. And we do have three images. Kindly choose as per your convenience. You can go with all the three or one or two. So yes, and all the best.
Okay, yeah, I will try. Okay. So yeah, in first picture it depicts three things. First, like a money. Second, the girl's innocence and the justice, and third, the sword. What we are like discussing. So here we have clearly see the difference, the justice versus the money and the power, and also depicts the reality and the essence of the true, like the true sense of the society nowadays. If see the girls, even she's like a innocence, okay, still she's like a hanged. Why? Just because of the money. So the opponents, yeah, whether she or he or whatever, yeah, they have like the money, and the money dominates everywhere. And we could easily see recently and lately so many things happen, and just because of the money and the power, even the judge, even they change their decision. So what could we see? Even our judiciary, they have changed their like a decision just for the sake of the power. So we heard somewhere that like justice denied but justice delayed but just, oh my god, sorry. Yeah, so like that I forgot something like that, there was one quote. So
Justice
say,
delayed
see,
is justice denied.
yeah, justice denied but say again.
Justice delayed is justice denied.
Yeah, same. So this, oh my god, let me check the picture. Yeah, so this is like a sewing. The second picture, I'm moving to the next one. Yeah, second picture showing the first like the the apartment, the big apartment, and the second is showing the very small like a hut or like the home. So what could we like perceive from this like a picture? Also showing the like a poor versus like a rich, and also showing the natural versus the artificial. See, the people who have like a lots of money, like a plethora of money in their like a in their account or whatever, they could easily buy their like the land, the apartment in the even the elite place, or not elite place, like the tier 1 cities and all. On the other hand, one like the family, they haven't like that much penny in their account, they are just living with their like a full nature. See the greenery around, like the surrounds, like. And even also showing the even the depressed versus like a happiness. Even the people who are living with the full comfort, the luxury life is still they are depressed, and also like a biasness and seeing what they are doing, whether they are happy or not. On the other note, see even the people who are living in the hut and very small like the small area, they are happy with the nature. So this is also showing the true like the colors of the people. Even they have a like the money, everything they have, still they are not happy. On the other hand, even the people who have very limited resources, still they are happy whatever they have. So they are also showing in conclusion that we should always just gratitude whatever we have in our hand. So that's the. And second, moving to the third one. Yeah, so here like the one like the mother, and yeah, she has like a three kids. So, showing what? Showing like she is thinking about the poverty. How could we just overcome the poverty? She is thinking about the future. She is also thinking about how could we just uplift from the hardship, whatever she has facing, and thinking about how and what does and what she has been facing. So how could she like a bounce back? So this is what like she is thinking about. That's all.
Thanks a lot, dear. That was really a wonderful interpretation. And yes, you did get the context of all the three images. I would like to start with the second one. Yes, it's like rich versus poor. It's also like how there are two aspects of society. So that's very well interpreted for the first image. For the first image, the quote which you were mentioning was justice delayed is justice denied. So yes, and you got the context well. In today's scenario also, we can see that it's money. The one who had got the money has got the power, and even though he has done wrong, still the judgment is on his side. So that's very well interpreted. And for the third image, yes, it's the mom, it's the mother who is distressed, who is sad, and thinking of her future and her children's future. So that's very nice. Yes. What suggestion I would like to give you is, yes, you do have perfect English, you can speak very well, but there's always room for improvement. So work on intonation, increase your vocabulary. That would be it. Yes, these are the two suggestions from my side. Rest, everything is fine. And all the best for your future endeavors.
Okay, thanks a lot for giving a valuable feedback. Yeah, thank you.
Next, we have Apeksha.
Yeah, hello, ma'am.
Hello, Apeksha. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, so we do have three images. It's on you whether would you like to go with all the three images or just one or two. Just adhere the time limit as 2 to 3 minutes and kindly continue. All the best.
Okay. Mm, I'm audible or not? Hello?
Yeah, you are perfectly audible. Kindly proceed.
What about
Oh,
you? Huh?
So, Himanshu
okay.
Thakur, we are having a session out here. In order to participate in it, just check the pinned message and enroll yourself in the website. And please don't disturb in between. I hope you understand that. Sorry, Apeksha.
Okay, ma'am. So these three uh, these three images show the reality of our society. And the first image tells about corruption, injustice. It shows that money is often considered more powerful than truth, as you seen in image, and sometimes justice becomes weak in front of wealth. Uh, and in the mm, second image shows the difference between city life and natural life. Uh, so we can say the middle of tall concrete buildings and one small house with greenery and flowers looks peaceful, we can say, uh, and people living in the gray apartments look at it with uh, curiosity and envy, because a simple and natural life has become rare in today's modern world. So this second image is typically the difference of the city life and the natural life. And the third image is a famous photograph called Migrant Mother, which shows the pain of poverty and struggle. And the buried face of the mother and the children hiding behind her reflect hunger, suffering their food, and also needs shelter, and the endless sacrifices parents make for their children. So these all three images remind us about the problems of the world: corruption, loss of nature as well, and human suffering. At the same time, they also teaches us the value of honesty, simplicity, and compassion. So thank you. Hello.
Thank you for participating. Wow, that was really incredible. You were the first participant to mention the name of the third photograph, that is the migrant mother. So, yes,
Yeah.
that is the photograph captured by the famous photographer Dorothea Lange in 1936. And kudos to
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
for you were the first one to mention that, as you were well aware of that. And even you got the context of all the three images very well. You were crisp, you were concise, but you were accurate. So, yes, that was truly amazing. But here's the thing you need to work upon, it is intonation, the way you speak. No one listens to us when we sound monotonous. So, the only thing I would like to suggest is that participate in read and record activity. Here, you can work upon your voice modulation and even enhance your speech. So, that is it. And your context, your way of interpretation, rest everything is fine. The only thing you need to work is voice modulation. And thank you. That was wonderful having you here.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you so much.
Yes, our next participant is Nikhilesh Singh.
Okay, so let me start with the first image, where there is a weighing scale, and at one side there is a lady justice which is hanged by neck, and on the other side there is a bundle of money. So basically, it represents that there is a corruption in judiciary, and by giving justice. In order to give justice, there is a lot of corruption nowadays. That judges are being corrupt, and because of because of so much greed within themselves, they used to turn the decisions to the other parties without seeing the fact and without seeing the scenarios, or even examination, or even not doing examination of the parties properly. So it basically represents the loophole within the judicial system in the world, that if you have money, you can turn the decision in your side. And you know the lady decision, which represents that if there is a proof, there is a one who has more proof, he wins the case. So that lady is choked, and she is hanged. So it represents that. Now moving to the second picture, where there is apartment, and people are you know uh, carefully watching to the that person who is living with a small home and having a very beautiful garden and lot of trees with fruits. So it basically represents that in modern society, people are so much stressed and so much tensed about their own living, and they are living in the concrete houses. They forgot about the natural things, the natural atmosphere, the trees and all that. People are started forgetting those things, and eventually in a later stage of life, they uh, uh, think about these things and get sad. So the natural essence in your life gives you happiness and prosperity. So yeah. Now moving to the third picture. The third picture speaks itself. Like you can see a mother, a lady, uh, and you can see a hope, a small light of hope in his eyes, and she's going through poverty and so like hunger. So it basically represents that in modern day societies, this is something that uh, we tend to forget. Like we do not think about the other people in humanitarian grounds. Like in the modern world, there are lots of people. There are a lot of ladies who are struggling the same. Like recently, we have seen in Gaza and all that. So yeah. Thank you.
Yes, yes, thanks for participating. Yes, that's truly said. That's true that even in Gaza, we can see how's the situation of migrants and everywhere else. That's very well interpreted. And for the second image, yes, you did extremely well done, well job here. Like, it is really true. People have just forgot the essence of natural beauty. They are just so indulged and they live in such a sophisticated environment, so fulfilled with just four walls out there. So that's the reason they are gazing and looking at that happy man who is just fulfilled and content in his own. So, yes, that was a full speech, very wonderful, very well interpreted. And for the first image, yes, as everyone said, it is the lady, Justice Lady, and we can see how money overpowers everything. So, money being the most important element in the society. The best thing in your speech is that you try to connect it everything with real life examples. For example, for the first one, you did mention that we can see even in today's time in exam scenarios and how everything is happening in today's society. So yes, even for the third image, you gave the example of Gaza. So yes, we it's very good if we connect our speech with an example or at times even quote. So yes, you did it very well. The only suggestion I have for you is that keep practicing so that we can avoid fillers. We often tend to use lot of because we our mind just can't process at times and we speak on the spot, and how fluency would come just by practicing. So keep on practicing, rest everything is fine. And yes, even work upon your vocabulary so we can sound more better, more sophisticated. Rest everything was beautiful, amazing. Thanks for participation.
Thanks for the feedback and thank you for the giving me this opportunity.
So yes, anyone in the VC who would like to participate in this session can enroll your name. We do have few minutes left, or else I will just wrap up the session as I don't see any other name in the list. Mhm. Okay, if no one, then I'll wrap up my session here. Yes, so thank you everyone for participating. As always mentioned, picture depiction is not who is right and who is wrong. It's about what you see and what you interpret. How well you can see, observe the thing, as we even got to see and observe the things in real life. And observation is one of the most vital life skill which one must have. So yes, thank you everyone for participating. Keep learning, keep enhancing.